YouTube? It's your girl Zhane here, back with another video. In today's video, we will be talking about the pros and the cons of knotless box braids. Before we get into the video, go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Also, hit the bell so you'll be notified every time I post. Okay, let's go ahead and get in today's video. Before I go ahead and talk about the pros and the cons, I just want to go ahead and go over the difference between knotless braids and box braids. I do have notes here, so if you see me looking down, that's what I'm looking at. The difference between the knotless braids and box braids is knotless braids, it gives more of a natural look. It makes it kind of look like it's growing out of your scalp. And then the box braids, you can see the knots there. So, I mean, that's kind of why knotless braids are called knotless, because there's no knots there. Okay, so now we got that squared away. Let's go ahead and start with the pros of knotless braids. The first pro I have is that they are pain-free. So with box braids, those are really tight. Sometimes that can pull your hair, you know, and with the knotless braids, they don't do that. It's very tensionless. For me, it didn't hurt at all. I could say that far as pain tolerance, I would definitely get knotless. If you are tender-headed and you want to get some braids, definitely would recommend getting knotless braids over box braids if you are tender-headed. So the next pro would be that they are neat. And when I say neat, I'm talking about far as the parts. The parts, you can see them more, and it just looks really clean. With the knotless braids, it's more of a natural look, like I said before. Natural looking, very neat. Knotless braids, they're not as heavy as box braids. So, you know, I don't know if any of you guys ever had box braids, but you know, when you first get them done and you try to put it in a bun, your whole head be tilting like this because it's so heavy. But with the knotless braids, like, you put it up, it's not really heavy. So another pro that I actually found online, a lot of people were saying that they last longer. This is my second time getting knotless braids, so I can't really say like if they last longer than box braids, because before knotless, I would always get box braids all the time. The last knotless braids I got, they lasted just as long as the box braids I had, which would be around maybe a month and a half, 2 months pushing it. These I've had in for a month now. So yeah, I'm about to take these out because they looking real rough right now. Real rough. Now we'll be going over the cons. I do have a couple here. So for one, it can look too scalpy. And when I say scalpy, I mean scalpy, like you can see all the parts. Not now because my hair done grew, so you can't really see the parts at all. But yeah, like when you first get it done, when it's fresh, that's really all you can see is just the parts. And then with box braids, you can't see that because of those knots, and the braids are so thick and big. The knotless braids, they're real thin, so you can see all the parts. Another con would be that they do, in my opinion, they take longer to do than box braids. And I don't really know why, but for me, these ones that I got in my hair now, oh my gosh, these took so long. But I think it's because the girl that was doing it, she was just a really slow braider. All I can say is it took over 12 hours. So another con would be that the knotless braids, they do tend to cost more than the box braids. And I think it's just because they do take longer to get installed. So definitely keep that in mind if you do want to get knotless braids. For me, I really don't have a favorite. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm used to getting box braids, so I mean, I guess I could say that's my favorite. I can't really say like which one is my favorite as of right now, but once I figure that out, I'll let you guys know. But all right, guys, this was a little short video. I just wanted to go over the pros and cons, you know, just for anyone who was just trying to see if they wanted to get knotless box braids. I do recommend getting them if you want to. Like I said, they're really light. They're not as heavy as the box braids. They look very natural, looking like, you know, that's your own hair. But yeah, if you want to try them out, definitely get them. Guys, this is the end of the video. I thank you so much for watching, and definitely stay tuned for more videos. Bye.